some goals.
How would you define success?
These are hard questions.
Mate, this guy put the work in. Stephen Ellis sat down, wrote these things out. He wasn't mucking around.
These are hard questions.
And so let's do the man his due, answer the questions for him, and we'll move on to things. These are good questions.
Yeah, they are. I guess, you know what resonates with me more than like what is success to me is more what we've been spoke about it before is what's driving you. What are you driving for? What do you hope to achieve? Like, what is it you want? And, you know, honestly, I have what drives me, and keeping what I have is the driving force behind it. Like I have a beautiful family, I have beautiful kids, I have a beautiful wife, I'm healthy, I'm fit. I'm in a I'm a positive role model to my brothers and sisters. And I have a nice home. I'm not stressing about money, and that's what I want in this life. Like I want that. That's my driving force. Like when I didn't have that, I was driving for that, and now that I have it, I'm driving to keep it. That's what I want. That is success for me. You know, I am successful because I have that, and I'm driving. What drives me is the want to keep it. I want to keep all that. You know, that is my success and also my legacy, honestly.
Fear has no place. Yes, it does.
No, it does. I think that was a really good answer.
It's one of your best, mate. Fear has no place in the octagon, they say, but you have to be scared of something, whether physical or not. What scares you? Love to hear from everyone in the room.
Oh, excellent. I'm glad he pointed that one out, like the differences.
What scares you, Eli?
Oh, scares me.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate letting people down. That's
fuck, you must be walking around like a scared cat all the time. You must be
leave the house
positively peeing yourself.
I don't know. I don't really like letting people down. It's not like I don't know, that scares me, but I think like I do worry about that a lot. So that's a fear. So I guess it scares me. I don't like letting people down. I don't know. Whether it's my family, friends, community, all them things. Yeah, I probably worry about it a little bit too much. So I guess that's a fear, which is, scares me a bit.
I have to say my biggest fear is along those lines. My biggest fear, I think, is not being there, like not being able to be there if something happens, or just not being there if something happens with my family, or not being there if my wife needs me, or children, or whatever. That's to me is the biggest fear that I have. Like all the rest of the stuff is like consequences, like, so say for example, like if you lose money or something, it doesn't scare me to lose money, or I can't say for you to lose a fight, but it'd be more along the lines of like, if say you're going to fight, and Jacob or any of the other boys are going to fight, and I know that I haven't done things to maximize their potential to win. That scares me, because people are relying on you to do things, and if you haven't done it, that all of that really scares me. And I think that's what makes me be kind of like so full on about stuff when I say, no, things got to be done like this, and they got to be done like that, and they got to be done like this at this time. It's because I put a lot of responsibility on myself, and I know Alex is the same, and the other coaches, all of them, I think, share that. And because I have a fear of letting people down, but more of not being there. Because if I'm there, I'm going to do my best. Yeah. I'm not one to, like, if something happens, just leave my friends planted like David Roberts. But that's a different story that I'll tell maybe on this podcast, or maybe on another one. But that's not how I am, like David, that leaves his friends
Tell
posted.
it now where he can't defend himself.
Mate, when I say I'm scared of not being there, I'm talking about David Roberts. Because he was there and then he left. But anyways.
It's funny. We've known each other for a long time. We've been around each other a long time. And that fear of the responsibility and stuff, actually, like it explained a lot of your behaviors, like being really full on. And if we have to be here at 9 o'clock, you expect people to be there at 22. Or, you know what I mean? It's like things have to be done a certain way for a reason.
Well, the way I see it as well is like, if we had nothing else to do and we were all whatever, but like your family's not more important than my family is not more important than yours. So if we said be there at 9, then get there at